make that friendship connection with her. Let's go. And grab up all these amazing friends to come in here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Magic the Glob. This is my wife. Wife the Glob. Magic the wife. We'll go with one of those.
Go with one of them.
Either or.
Either or. Yeah, sure. I'll answer to both.
Alright, we've never played this game before. Seen a lot about it online. Figured we'd give it a shot. Wifey here knows almost nothing about the game.
Zero
I've at
about
least seen
it.
some videos about it.
I've seen zero about anything.
So hopefully you can hear us okay. And the game. Hopefully we got a good balance going on. If it's getting a little unbalanced, please let us know. We can adjust it over here. But I think it's about time to get started. Let's go.
New game.
Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You gotta slay her. Seems pretty straightforward.
But what'd she do, though?
Slay the princess. How could this go bad?
Okay. The end of the world, what are you...
I'm really just wondering, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like...
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
So, cataclysmic
You have to put
event.
an end to her.
I mean, sounds like she's pretty evil.
Okay. You don't tell me why she's dangerous. I'm not going to kill her. I mean, kind of. Like, why is she so dangerous? Like, why? Like, why her?
I mean, do they have any evidence, though? She could only kill the world because she's locked up? So many options. Look at all these
Oh my
options.
gosh, there's like 18 options.
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
That's just like me. Just like, nope, sorry. Think again.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Truth.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'd probably do the same if someone was trying to slay me.
Yeah, because, like...
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Truth.
Ignore
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ignore him.
Sounds pretty...
Is the narrator, like, evil, though? Like, he doesn't sound very nice.
I mean, he's just giving us the facts, it seems, so far.
Yeah, you didn't let me know why she was evil. I would have probably been a little bit more willing to slay the princess all willy-nilly, like...
Well, he was telling us what to do. He wasn't gonna get sassed for that.
I guess.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, we're gonna use that blade to slay her?
Here, so they see everything. You guys probably like that. Text.
Yeah, probably, so they can, like... Or, like, just, can you move us up a little bit? Yeah, just move us up a little bit. there. Then everyone can read everything.
Go. Now everyone can read, huh?
I mean, dude, we have 78 total viewers. It's kind of a lot.
Hello.
Hi.
If you're just joining, Magic the Glob, Wife the Glob, playing for the first time. Let's
Really?
Go. Magic the Wife?
Magic the Wife.
Magic Wife?
Magic Wife.
You like that
Magic
better?
Wife.
The Globby Wife?
Magic Wife.
The blade is your
Now you see me.
implement.
Now
You'll
you
need it
don't.
if you want to do this right.
The blade is
So use the
okay.
blade.
Take the blade. Enter the basement. Well, obviously, we should probably take the blade.
He is telling us it's important.
So take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, killing someone with their bare hands is kind of hard.
It's a little more personal.
Yeah, I don't even know this lady.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Must be a pretty bad basement.
Yeah.
Dying is worse than
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Ugh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in
She doesn't
charge down
sound-
here.
She doesn't really sound very innocent.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
It's all part of a manipulation. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, I'm here. Hey, I'm here to kill you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Should we say anything or just continue?
Just continue down the stairs, dude.
No, don't let her know we're coming.
No.
Surprise.
Good.
I'm.
You're still listening to reason.
Surprise!
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
No.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
That's so creepy. Are you here to kill me or something? Just like the way she said it.
What? No way. Why would you even think that?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay it.
No.
No, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Have we decided?
I'm.
Or are we pretty committed at this point?
I mean, steal your nerves and step forward.
Been silent so far.
I mean, I'm just here to talk.
If anyone in chat has any opinions, what do you think? What should we do?
Hmm.
This is the first time talking to her, first time playing. You have no idea what we're in for.
What? No way. Why would you think that?
Is that what we're thinking? Do we want
I
to
kinda
continue with
wanna,
our
like-
sarcasm?
You caught me.
Yeah, okay. You caught me.
Cause like, what is? I mean, she's just gonna go in with like the like, don't do it right away, you know?
You think?
Probably. Be like, you can't listen to the narrator. He's evil. Probably. I predict it right now.
Well, then should we even talk to her? Should we just go straight for steal our nerves and stuff?
I feel like we should say something. I feel like you want to do. I haven't decided yet.
Have we decided?
I don't know.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk.
Just drop the knife. I think I
Look
feel
how
safer
reasonable
with
she's
her.
being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
I mean, the hero's the hero.
Yeah.
He's not a hero because he's a failure.
I mean,
So
but
should we listen to him?
it's just because he's using his like normal like character role because he's like, but we're not supposed to slay the princess. We're supposed to save them.
So I'm reading too deep into it.
I feel like it. Yeah. Kind of. It's just kind of like an opposite like gender role situation. Like slay the princess instead of like save her.
Well, yeah.
Like she's the evil one and the evil that needs
Don't
to be
you
taken
dare.
out of the world instead of the one true love of this story.
Maybe.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That's pretty reasonable right there.
Weird, irrational thought. Weird.
What's weird?
He's like is kind of being like more rational than the narrator.
So should we keep being that rational?
I don't know.
Or go?
I feel like tighten it. I don't know. I
I
just
do-
feel like we should
I
like
feel safer with the knife. She
yeah.
hasn't sounded very friendly so far.
No.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
And
She's kind of scary.
You
She
step
seems
forward,
kind of creepy.
your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Mm,
It's not wrong.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
So I mean, if she is capable of ending the world,
so she's just
should we try to get on her good side a little bit?
but she's like trying to intimidate us into not killing her. This is just an intimidation tactic and be like, oh, well, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Because I'm powerful, because I'm
I
scary.
mean, but if she can end the world, if
I'm-
people are telling us she can end the world, it's not really like an empty threat, though, is it?
There's got to be some reason why she's chained in that basement, though. Like, why is she?
So, like-
But she's not all powerful there, and Earth ending right there just because she's chained to a wall in a basement.
Maybe she's innocent.
Then why is she intimidating us if she?
She thinks that's the only way to get us to drop the knife.
Okay, I don't think so, but
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
you sure she's not armed? What if she isn't bluffing? What? Please. It says to just slay the princess, dude. That's the name of the game.
Do we think that this is it? We think we're just gonna slay the princess and be done with the game?
Dude, if that's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard, if that's
So
literally
I'm
what it is.
assuming that there's gonna be more.
I mean, yeah, obviously. There's probably like repercussions or something. I don't know. Just sit, like explore. Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive.
Okay, great.
I'm not.
Two-word answer.
But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Not dropping the blade.
I mean, if we drop it, we could talk to her, maybe figure out the reasons why she's evil.
True.
Like you wanted.
Fine.
Drop it.
No, what if we drop it and then she has it? And then we die?
We're really far away from it, though. I feel like we drop it.
That chain ain't that short.
I feel like we'd be able to pick it up before she has time to grab it, though. 'Cause it's
I
right
feel like
next
we
to
just
us.
shouldn't drop it.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, So it seems like we can drop it and talk to her.
Dude, she wants us to drop the blade. She's gonna like use her like mental powers or something and like get a hold of it and then
I
literally.
squint.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
That'll teach her.
She squints back.
Oh no.
Oh, she's really evil. I feel like now she has to die.
Yeah, see?
That
The
proves
two
it
of
right
you are
there
going to
that
do
she's
this
evil.
forever, aren't you?
Just
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
at least
You're going to
nobody's
have to make
dying
a
right
choice.
now.
We make
You
everyone
can't
happy.
keep
We win.
squinting
It's a
forever.
win-win.
Well, I guess not for
Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
To blink.
Slay the princess.
It's the name of the
Slay the
game,
princess.
bro.
Let's say the slay the princess.
Name
You
of
charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Great, we're dead.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish
look
your
how
task
evil she
quickly
looks.
before you run out of time.
Ugh.
Take out this scary mouth, big cute eyes. And then
She's
if
scary,
it's like
dude.
the scary mouth, that really kinda
She's scary. Finish the job!
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
What's up with our hand?
Yeah.
Got like
Weird burn marks.
Those
It
are
looks.
feathers.
Oh, yeah, what the heck?
We burned man?
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
How morbid.
somehow I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder. Do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Well, great.
Well, I mean, now I don't. I thought it would be at first.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Lovely.
We did.
We did. Okay, so chapter 2, how are we going on to chapter 2 if we're dead?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, so we're just gonna keep killing this princess over and over and over again.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end
Maybe we
of the
didn't slay her
world.
right that time. She even said, "Do we think that that's enough to kill her?"
Wait, hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So it looks like the hero remembers, but the narrator doesn't.
This whole thing is a
No.
crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
I do feel cheated. So
Stabbed to death?
we shouldn't kill her.
Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no
Okay.
reason to fear her.
So it looks like
You
he's
were
not all
made for
knowing.
this job. You'll do just
No.
fine.
So I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I mean, right?
Yeah.
Or we could just leave.
Turn around and leave. See ya.
We could. You want to peace out?
Peace out.
And away we go. Good call.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you
Already killed
even
her.
know where you're
Already did no
going?
chance. I don't think I need to kill 2 people.
Not going to that cabin.
Actually, pretty okay with the world. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not going. I'm not going to that
Fine.
cabin.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
See ya.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the
Of
world
course it
can
is.
still be saved after all.
Turn around and leave again.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
Why can't he just kill her? Dumb narrator.
Or I wonder if he's a voice, just like the other.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as
Yikes.
uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror. Yeah.
Should we ask
No,
him about
approach the
or just
mirror,
approach
though.
it? We don't want to ask him about it.
He's just gonna lie about it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your
Ew.
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous
I
you
don't know if
look
we're
right
human.
now.
Must not be. Must be like some sort of like werewolf situation.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
See, what if she's just trying to kill our world? And
Yeah,
she's actually like the hero of her human world.
I don't know.
And now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I hate this place. I hate that place.
Take the blade, or just into the basement.
Take the blade again.
I mean, we
You
know she
take the
has a
blade
weapon,
from the
so might as
table.
well.
Yeah.
It would be
Protect
difficult to
herself.
slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Just want to test it with something.
Yeah.
Just want to test it with something.
Yeah.
It feels a
worried
bit
that
better
this
to have a weapon in
headphones
our
would be
hands.
crackly or
Let's make
something.
her hurt for what
They're
she's done to
decent
us.
headphones at least.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Yeah, this is not the same stairway that we walked down before.
No, it's all sorts of screwed up.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like
Ew.
the smell of fresh blood.
Ooh.
And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
We're not in our head. We go for a fact.
Her grating
we've
voice
been here
carries
before,
up the
sort of.
stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Sounds different.
Dude, that sounds like a recording. It doesn't even sound like an actual voice.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Right? See?
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Yo.
As you descend the final
Ooh,
step,
duh.
the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp
Alright, this is
eyes
like
following
creepier than
you
it was
from
before.
across
Yeah.
the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Her voice sounds
Come
like
on now, we're not falling for
fake.
that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Kinda. Yeah, she's gonna stab us in the neck again.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask
Kind
is
of.
already slipping.
Yeah.
She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Hmm?
Ooh, okay.
Her mask? Oh, is she like wearing a mask? Is she like?
Well, I think it's just like her facade. I
Hmm.
think that's all she
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
You're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
Should we ask and see if she remembers?
Do you remember what happened last time?
Ooh, what if I try to convince her to drop her knife instead?
I'll let you. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
So suspicious right now.
Look, I know you're mad at
Killing
me.
each other. What was Roner?
Hmm.
What was it, runner? Sorry.
Hmm.
What if we're both honest with each other? I'm sent here to stop you in the world and slash my throat last time.
Nobody has to die.
What are you gonna do if I let you out? We should see what she says.
Yeah.
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Yeah, she didn't say anything not evil.
Please don't let her out of here.
Please don't let her out of here.
Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Hero, now you're just being voice of the idiot. Let's see if she remembers.
Yeah.
Last time, if somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that.
Okay.
It's oddly specific for her not to remember.
I would totally remember that. Yeah, you didn't notice that before? I noticed it. Men don't notice the little things.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Oh, that's convincing. So convincing.
But she doesn't remember.
She doesn't remember.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
You think it's like a new world? Exactly what happened. So you do remember it. Yeah, because she said
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
It sounds exactly like that.
I mean, just so I
Oh,
could
such a
stab
idiot.
you for the first time.
Yep,
Gross.
yep. She
Aha.
remembers it.
She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Nope, doesn't count at all. No take backs.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I think we just need to kill her again. I'm not really trusting her.
Yeah, just screw it, slay her.
She did say activities. You want to keep talking to her?
No, just kill her.
But there's so many options to keep exploring here.
I know, but I feel like we keep dawdling is just giving her more time.
Well, obviously we didn't kill her right last time, so we need to kill her right this time. So do we still need to figure it out? You think if she still has the knife, she's just gonna kill us again. Let's try to get her to drop the knife, maybe.
There. Just say that, because that's like the most honest thing.
Yeah, why not?
That doesn't sound like me.
Okay, so this is just like a super line.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
The narrator at the beginning did say she's gonna lie, cheat, do whatever it takes. So we already have voice of the cheated, so she cheated with her knife. Now she's probably lying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zero doubts.
She certainly feels threatening.
Even the hero starts.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
Maybe we should get her to try to...
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
I mean, obviously we're probably gonna have to do this again, so just do it already.
Not if we do it right the first time.
I don't think so. I think, like you said, we're gonna have to go through all of those versions, and then at the end, maybe.
Well, this is like the only other version. I just remember being lied, cheated, and anything else. So we did the cheated one, so it's less than the lie.
Mm-hmm.
Then if we play it right, I bet we could get it done the first time. Do you just want to try to kill her?
Yeah.
No, she's just gonna kill us again. It's gonna be the same thing that happened last time.
I mean, I don't know, probably, but...
Then I think we should try to do something different. Let's try to get her to drop it.
Fine.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife.
See, she's
Where
just
would
gonna
I
keep
keep a
lying,
knife?
so just frickin' go.
Not if we can get her.
She's not gonna...
Why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
But she is. If we go at her, we're going to be stabbed. So we need to get that knife away from her. Otherwise, I think we're going to be at the exact same place again. So we need to try to.
Well then, okay, so then prove it. Prove you don't have a knife. I don't know. How...
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
Both of her hands are behind her back, too.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
That was convenient. Did you hear me?
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Is she what? Is she holding it with her butt cheeks?
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
So it's obviously not in her sleeves.
In a bra.
Empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I
She's-
have. It's practically
She has it
zero.
on her ankle.
It's practically zero. It's not zero. Practically zero. See, all these are the same options, but I think we're at least moving them along the story with this new
Yeah.
option.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
You
Wait,
wouldn't?
that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Hmm.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I think we're getting her. We're getting her.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Hmm.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
I mean, we do. We do. 100% armed. Alright, none of these are new options. That, I guess technically that is.
Yes, I mean, maybe. I've never done any of those things, but there is something alluring about the sound of it. I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or touch a tree.
Okay, now listen. You're not actually buying this, are you? Listen.
Listen,
Yes. I would like to look at a bird.
I mean, birds are nice.
You can look at a bird later.
You can look at a bird later.
But if we look at a bird now,
Dang,
we
Skyrat.
wouldn't have to be here.
Wouldn't have to be here.
He has a point. Just make a decision already.
I mean, I would rather be looking at a bird than here trying to deal with his anxiety-riddled situation. Should we try to get her to forgive us before we go? So I think the main problem was this because she was mad we killed her. She's just been lying mad the whole time. We could just go try to look at a bird.
Slay her.
Slayer?
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
See, look at that innocent
No.
face.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Oh, she stabbed us down below. There's her arm. Right in the
Whose
gut.
meat? Not ours, right?
Not our meat. My meat.
Hers, at first.
What?
Then yours.
Oh, did she stab it through herself? Like, through her own gut to get into us?
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
That looks like it's coming from behind us, though. Okay, those are definitely feathers. Or some fur. See, those look like bird talent. I think we're a bird person.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
So, like, it's like a blade that, like, your knee like, sticks straight out of, so when she's standing upright, it's in there. As soon as she bends her leg, it, like, comes out.
Ugh.
Bullshit.
Like,
Absolute bullshit.
I'm going with him. That is some cheating ass bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark,
I think we should have kept talking
and
to
you
her.
die.
You're on a path in the woods. No,
These are
fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I think he's tired of it too.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards.
just
Wait,
literally-
excuse me, what
It's
just
like
happened?
worse each time.
What did you just do?
Yeah.
Sorry, is that- I'm pretty sure it's one of the viewers or just viewers that like come in and leave. I don't think we have like.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't tell. Welcome to the
I don't even know.
viewers sticking around. What's up? Feel free to follow, like, subscribe. Alright, let's keep going. So, the voices can control the scenes too. I think
Yeah.
the narrator's normally the one that can only control the scenes.
I feel dizzy. Ho 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 ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards
I
now?
thought the narrator had the power. We have that.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to
Voice.
fight. Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Star.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to
So we
destruction.
like our dimension
right?
hopping. So he does know what's going on. Fucking lying.
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our
We just have to keep
senses
going with the
sharp.
killing. There's no backing out.
That's
No
right, we've got to
practicing.
be able to win eventually.
No.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
I do like the way I like it.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Yeah,
Walk
what
through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
what door? That's a mirror.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
I was kind of thinking this whole.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Oh yeah, see, it says there's only like one person watching it right now.
No, that's on. That's this.
Oh.
Watching this.
Hmm.
That's different. This is
Oh,
This is connected to.
got it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
I care what we look like. We hurt people.
Yeah, what are we?
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Yep.
Every time we try
It
to
was
touch the
never there.
mirror, it like
Just
disappears.
an illusion.
Was it ever there?
I mean, it says that it's an
Let's
illusion
just
in
get
our
to
mind,
the princess
but
already. I didn't care about the mirror before,
and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Dude, I can't imagine how these stairs are gonna look.
You step
Oh god.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
It's the same voice as last time.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Bad.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to
I mean,
find a
we're
way
like the
to
ones who
win
keep coming back to
once.
life with nothing.
But different worlds are getting destroyed.
Oh well.
That's a bunch of people that are dying.
Oh well.
Nothing bad has come of it.
This is
yet.
fake. This is just a game. It's not real life.
How do you know?
Oh yeah, you think we're just
Plenty bad has come of
destroying
it.
worlds
You've
right
left at
now?
least
Yep.
one entire world to ruin. The
No.
people there mattered.
No, immersion. It helps. Pretend like it's real.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
See, the past isn't real. There's only here and now, so we
Your
shouldn't
internal
even care.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
Ugh.
From the princess's arms erupt twin blades,
like a
glistening
weird,
with
like,
her blood,
Wolverine,
the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
See,
She's
like
loose.
Wolverine.
And she is coming for you.
Oh, yeah, the chain falls off. Well, that's not good.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh god.
Shit. She's coming for us
Shit.
and I'm out of ideas.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna try flirting with her.
She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. So let's beat her to it. Just kill ourselves. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. I don't like. I mean, so try to build her up. Ooh. Ooh. Man, we should have rushed her last time. We should have talked to her some more. Too late now.
Oh well. Oh well.
So I don't want to kill ourselves.
No.
I don't think that's gonna help her. Help us.
She has swords for arms.
Awfully pretty swords she has.
So do you come here often?
See if we can maybe throw her off and then we can.
Yeah, what if she falls in love with you? Birdman.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? I'd rather not.
I'd rather
I'm into it.
Okay. Yeah, your favorite into
Can't
it.
say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute. Can we flirt by fighting her, though?
It's my favorite kind of flirting. Fight flirting.
Fighting.
Give her the look.
What is it, blue steel?
Yeah, cross. Yeah, it was blue steel. Yeah. Just out of her name. How about you buy me dinner before killing me to death? Give her.
The look, no. That's not gonna work.
What are we thinking?
I think number 3.
How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death?
Yeah.
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too.
Oh, be
I wasn't
damned, this
expecting
is
that.
actually going to work, isn't it?
Huh.
But why mess around with appetizers when the main course is right here?
Or not.
Or not.
Or not.
Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks, the princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Ugh.
She skewers you.
Ugh.
Ow.
Yeah,
Ow.
probably ow.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
We got a new voice.
Oh, a new one of us.
Yay! More the merrier.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Yeah.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I haven't died yet. The screen hasn't gone blank.
Weird.
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying
How are we?
dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Oh, your battery's low. Oh, for that.
Oh, for this.
Oh.
The left and dice quick.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
That's the best.
Your teeth are
But I
so
guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Still alive.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I mean, yeah. Put more heads
We
together.
don't need any other
Yeah.
voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us.
Hmm.
All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
So he doesn't want to fight anymore.
As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
Eventually. She did say she likes us. She was less mean
Come
this time.
on, show me something new.
Oh. Little annoyed. Sword arms. Like praying mantis.
These are the same options as before, some of them.
They're all the same options.
Yeah.
Should we try to think of something better? You're out of everyone wants to see your cute face. Suck. I don't know if I like any of these. She wants us to come up with something fun. We need to keep her entertained. Something new. I think killing ourselves would bore her.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
So we're gonna do all the ideas. So we try to fight. We kill ourselves.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Voice of the contrarian. And then
What's the point? It's all the same.
Voice of the broken.
She skewers you.
Okay.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Panic. That was the panic option. She has swords for arms. It's
Yeah.
panic.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
She's just toying with us
See?
now.
We're getting better.
Aren't we?
Are
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Got the next chapter. Mutually assured.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Narrator, get out of here. Been through this enough. We got it.
Yeah.
Everything
There
feels
we go.
like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
So we already have the knife.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
He's still one of my favorites.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
There we go. Now you're getting it.
Are you
Now
sure
you
you don't
getting
want me
it.
to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win.
Don't care, just want to win.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
No description.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone.
Nope.
Do you want to see it?
Nope, it's gonna be more swords.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you.
Great.
It's worth it,
There's
though.
no even-
Just
there's
you
no
wait.
chains.
And
There's no
not for
chains
very
in the
long,
water.
because I'm going to do it right now.
What's she doing?
Do-do-do. Pa-pa-pa.
Narrator, tell us what she's
Are
doing.
you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and
Yuck.
tears. And then it erupts.
What it is?
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Can we step on her?
Are you ready for what comes next?
How does she talk?
It's intense.
Holy shit!
Yep. That's.
Holy shit!
I think that's a proper response.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
The voice of the Smith.
Not bad.
Looks like a little chandelier piece, kind of.
Not bad for sorts. She be my hall pass?
Have fun.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
See?
Behold the
I'm not the only
perfect
one that
woman.
thinks that.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Oh, that would. Let
There's
her
no
escape,
window.
though.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
Ask if she's okay if you have the option.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
We never stabbed her in the back. We stabbed her in the chest. Once.
This is all
Yeah.
just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Alright, well, no.
I hate
We're
existing.
screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
He was just saying how we shouldn't quit.
Narrator,
Hereby. The only option, apparently.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Is all this in her head? If we got rid of them,
Probably.
then it kind of went back to normal.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Silence her.
Silence her.
That swings. But we're already gone.
You're incredible.
We're able to actually fight her this time.
Yeah. Whoa.
Awesome fight. Each other with a final blow.
Mm-hmm. Just like shriveled to nothing.
It was like, it was like ants.
Yeah.
Ants came and took her away.
It's just a mirror.
Weird. That.
What if we're the princess?
It's not a very princess-like ant.
I mean, no, but what the hell?
Something
yeah.
finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Or you would send me to slay the princess?
Yeah, what the heck?
But she's the princess. ask that?
Kinda.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
She just now stirred to consciousness, so this is someone new. It's not the one we've been fighting.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Yeah, I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
It's not the world that we know of. It's something new. Technically, I guess that's. Does she know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I know only that they are.
So we're like between dimensions. Literally like limbo.
Hmm.
She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So I think we just did one part. She needs more perspective. So she has one perspective of her princess self. The violent and cheating one. Because sword body, come on, that's
Yeah.
like, come on, that's cheating.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
So we just need to find some more, but not all of them, because she's literally just infinite pieces. Is she the princess? Is she gonna help us
You
show her?
ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
It's just the end of the world as we know it.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. Everything, until we meet again.
Let's go back.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Let's remember that
You won't.
So we shouldn't take that same path. Bring the razor.
You're on a path
So we
in the
brought her razor
woods,
self to her.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Was that enough for you today? Yeah. Well, viewers, I think we're going to leave it there for today. We'll be back on tomorrow to play through this next chapter version. Playthrough 2. We'll find the next part of her tomorrow. So subscribe, like, follow, so you can be notified when we are back on tomorrow, roughly about the same time. Magic the Glob. And
Magic Wife.
Magic Wife. Wife the Glob.
Okay. I have two names. Two names.